Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, we are going to be following up our previous video now that we have acquired our disguise. And, oh, well, that is something that I was going to warn you guys about. And these Scarlet Bloodhounds will be able to see through your disguise. So you have to be very vigilant, very careful, and make sure that you are paying attention because they will hit you, they will knock you out of it. And they have a chance to give you rabies, which is probably the worst debuff that they have ever put in this game. So just be aware of that. Be prepared. This Watchman's Mark will not let you go invisible or use your disguise for 30 seconds either. So if you're a priest, you're going to have a lot of fun here. But as I was getting to say, I'm going to be exploring New Avalon here with the Scarlet Insignia and all sorts of new, fun, cool, exciting things to look at. Now that we have our disguise, we just have to be vigilant of these dogs running around, and it'll make our life a whole lot easier. Thus far, none of these doors have unlocked for me. However, I have found Devin Wood's security, and you pay him 5 gold to get this, and this door magically vanishes. So we go into this inn, and we have an innkeeper. We have these citizens. Oh, I can make this in my home. Oh, I'm afraid we don't allow new Hearthstone binding here. There's been a rise in malicious actors sneaking into Crusader territory and causing a ruckus. I'd be surprised if any of them among us are accommodating such a request. Besides, even under normal circumstances, I don't think Master Woods would appreciate you bypassing his security checks. Then we have food and drink. We have bartender, a jug of Badlands bourbon, so nothing new. We have the head chef, which sells none of the new cooking recipes, unfortunately. And let's go down to the basement here. Nothing in the basement yet, so that's pretty cool stuff. The next place I'm going to explore is upstairs to see, hopefully, some really cool NPCs and whatnot, because I am eager to figure out how to open up these doors. I wish I had a key or some kind, but people are just sitting here. It's actually really cool to see them engaged and there's rotten cheese under the tables, but it's really cool to see actual NPCs engaged and stuff, laying on the beds and just chilling and doing things. You'd love to see it because normally they have all these ends and they're just not populated with anyone. I'm looking to see if books or anything, but really nice job. I love to see the decor being placed. Looks like there's no readable books or anything like that. Let's head to the next building. So I'm going to leave this in. I'd imagine there'll be something useful for it at some point, but I'm going to head over to more buildings and see if there's any interactions with those. So I'll see you when I get there. Alright, so I did the death skip again, and I landed inside of the Loom, and we have a quest here from Taylor Stitchings, and he gives us the quest, Holy Threads, and it says, "This loom is special. Did you know that? All of our craftsmen had their tools of the trade blessed by our high priests. In particular, the loom attracts stray fabrics and threads disdained to be used in the holiest of our ceremonial vestments. Over time, we will have enough gathered to create a new robe, but these days are a cause for celebration. And for me, at least, if you're interested in the process for your own curiosity, thread some bolts near the loom and watch the light at work. Acquire dawn-woven fabrics by weaving the cloth into bolts in close proximity to the Crusader's loom, and return to Taylor once you have enough." Then we have the pattern Crusader's knapsack, which is a 24-slot bag. Righteous orbs, bolts of rune cloth, red dye, and iron web spider silk. So it is bind when picks up. It's Bop, which means it's only 4 Taylors. That kind of sucks, but still pretty awesome. And then, so we have the quest, Holy Threads. So, pretty self-explanatory. We just have to craft rune cloth bolts there. Unfortunately, I only have 2 rune cloth because I just transferred bolts instead of cloth. So, maybe I'll come back to this and sort of do that. But it's probably just make bolts of rune cloth at this loom. And then you'll be able to get it. 200 dawn woven fabric is what we need. So, hopefully, we don't have to make 200 bolts of rune cloth. But anyway, I'm going to continue exploring and show you what I find with all these new houses and locations. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are entering the Scarlet Keep right here at the top of the area, and we have found this new NPC here called the Scarlet Quartermaster, who also has a new quest for us. Prove your worth, leg guards. So a bunch of stuff, blah 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 blah. You can pause the video and read it there. Craft a pair of scarlet pants from any crafting profession and donate any piece of the crafted scarlet uniform equipment. That's pretty good. Or any other piece. If you choose to donate, you can find a crate near the quartermaster inside the barracks. Delivered that crate item back to Baron Steelblade to receive credit. So it would be this crate right here. So I'm just gonna, hopefully it doesn't donate it. I'm gonna see what happens when we pick it up. Okay, so we got the quartermaster's crate. Okay, so we have the crate, and then if we were to stash any piece in there, it would create it. So I need to, if I were to click on it, so I could do one of my disguise pieces that I have right now. However, it would destroy it. So we are going to see if we can craft another one, what the easiest route would be. So I just need 5 bolts of rune cloth. We could craft another one, put it in there. However, this guy also is the new tier vendor within here, and you give him what looks to be a Crusader's chalice, which is really dope because that means we have no tokens and we're just going to get a trophy, and then you're going to give him your scarlet uniform pieces. What's really interesting is half of it is crafted with the chest piece, the head, the gloves, and the boots. The other half is no idea how to get it, so we don't really know how to get the shoulders and the other ones. And what's super interesting is that these pieces are sanctified, but that actually makes a lot of sense that they're sanctified, because that way when you're doing this tier, and this is the end tier, you could clear it. So when you go back to Naxxramas, you don't have to do the other one. So you don't have to downgrade your gear if you're still clearing Naxxramas for gear as well, if that makes sense. So really cool stuff there. I like that quartermaster. I'm going to explore the rest of the keep, and we'll see what else we can find. So I'll see you then. Alright, this is absolutely amazing. Down in the basement of the keep, we have an alchemy lab, so you no longer have to go to Skolo or BWL. You can just simply come here to the basement of the keep for an alchemy lab for making flasks, which makes everybody's life a whole lot easier. So I love to see that. Very nice quality of life thing. We got a bunch of Crusaders just chilling at a table here. Nothing to interact with there. And I'm gonna go, oh god. I'm gonna go upstairs and see if there's any named NPCs before I die here. And if there are, we will resurrect and go say hello to them. It does not look like there are any, so that is good to know, but it is also good to know that there are dogs inside of this area, so be very careful when you enter this zone so you don't get distracted by these dogs. So anyway, I'm going to finish up that building. If there's anything cool, I'll show you, and if not, I'll see you at the next one. Alrighty guys, so I am down here at the dock, and unfortunately they took away the guy. He's just not here anymore. Very interesting. I guess he wasn't supposed to be in here, but I tried to get onto the boat, but it's a little tricky because there's no like actual dock to jump there. So I'm going to explore the down here in the boat and see if there's anyone that I can talk to. Maybe that dude sort of roams around and is a captain of this ship here. But it's not looking like he is inside of the boat right now. But was looking really cool and was hoping that he would be there. So these fish barrels are attackable. The base barrel still has fish in it. Interesting. I'm gonna kill it and see what happens. Alright, does not look like I can kill them, but no fish came out of them either. Very odd, so no idea what to do with those. I'm sure we will figure them out at some point, but still pretty cool stuff. Maybe we finally got our fishing things that I've always wanted, and cooking in secondary professions are awesome because I know there's new cooking recipes. So pretty cool stuff. Maybe I'll try to fish them later. But anyway, that's exploring the ship. I'm really sad the pirate isn't there anymore. Was looking forward to talking to him and seeing if he had anything. But I'm going to head up and see the next landmark and thing to look at. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, we have made it to the apple orchard. I tried to go into the mage tower every way I knew how. I couldn't figure it out. Johnny sells golden bark apples and shiny red apples. I guess that's a reference to Johnny Appleseed. Then we have all the Scarlet people shooting arrows here and stuff. The arrows actually fly. That's actually really cool. This door is locked. I'm not sure if death skipping into it would be worth doing and checking out. We'll do that later to sort of really see what's in there. That is, I believe, the inn when you're a death knight and stuff. Now I'm going to go over here to the church and the new thing over here because it looks really cool. The new prison. So the church just has people here. This footman is sitting down, which is cool to see, but nothing exciting happening in the church. Just have this stuff over here. I got a full biz dude with Thunder Fury over there. We got the footman, we got the gallows, we got the prison cells. We have just elite footmen guarding this area. And I don't think we can get into here right now. So maybe if I death skip and go into there, it might work, but that is one of the last buildings to go in and see if we can find anything new. So I'm going to death skip into these two buildings and see if there is anything to explore and talk to and discover in them. So I'll see you then. Voop. Alrighty, so inside of this inn, there is absolutely nothing. We see no people. We see no guys that we can trade or do anything with. There's just a completely unpopulated area. Oh, this is the Crusader's tanning rack. Okay, so if we hover over here, it says Crusader's tanning rack. So that is for people that need to do leathers. So if you need the Crusader's tanning rack, it's in the back by the apple orchard. So that's pretty cool to see. Glad I was able to catch that. And now we are going to go into this new keep back here and see if we can find anything. In the original game, this is where you like kill your previous friend that of your race that you're now Death Knight. Okay, so this gate is so strong you cannot even go into it as a ghost. So that is very interesting to see. So definitely some cool stuff in there. Hopefully one day I'll be able to explore it and show you that. So I'm going to keep exploring the town a little bit more, and if I find anything, I will let you guys know. But until then, Voop. Alrighty, so we have found Pupper, the goodest boy right here. I am going to do a /pet on him, and we get a 4-hour buff called Friend of Pupper. Maximum health increased 10%. Damage dealt increased 5%. Happiness increased immeasurably. Only active while in New Avalon and Tears Hand. So you can pet this dog and you get a Friend of Pupper buff, which is actually really, really cool. So that is pretty much it, guys. I have tried every single building here. I've not death skipped every single building. But nearly every building here has something. And imagine the death skip little houses are just other profession buildings. I did not go to this blacksmith and this mine back here, so I'm going to check this area over here. This gate and whatever's going on over there is just completely blocked off. The Radiant Forge is right here. Smith sells blacksmithing supplies. That is good to know. And then we have something back here. We have some burning, a really burning fire. And yeah, I don't see anything special about this right here. So, anyway, that is all the buildings, and that is exploring all of New Avalon. Oh, we got some apple trees and a teleporter here. Opportunist Engineer. So walking through the teleporter does nothing. Oh, there's a lighthouse out there. Well, I'm gonna go over there and see what's up. So I will swim over there and explore that. I was going to end it, but we just keep finding more things. So I'm going to head over there and see what is up, and I'll see you guys in. Voop. Alrighty, so we are swimming over to this lighthouse. And this area over here at the beach looks like the looks like that dock and everything is just the exploded area that we couldn't get through via gate, but jumping off this cliff seemed to work out well for us. So I'm going to jump up here. We have some crates. The lighthouse does not look like it has any purpose. It is just a lighthouse out here. So this rock is invisible, so that's pretty neat. We'll go inside of it and see if there's anything cool. Nope, does not look like there's anything inside these rocks. I am getting fatigue though, so I do got to be careful with that. That is the boat that we were over by last, and yeah. So it's just kind of a random lighthouse in the middle of the sea. So now we're going to swim over here and see what we can discover through here. I'm a bit worried that it might teleport me out, or fatigue's going to take over before I can get there. And if we look at the bottom, there is a little shipwreck here that might be worth taking a look at. I'm going to do that. So we're going to go get some air, and I'm going to dive down and see this little shipwreck here. See if there's anything cool, little Easter eggs down below at the bottom of this boat. I'd imagine it's for a quest of some kind, because I don't really see the purpose of having adding a sunken boat all the way down here. Or I guess if they copied it off, the assets are just there to begin with. But down here is a boat with absolutely nothing here. No NPCs, no corpses, nothing. It's just a sunken ship. So maybe we'll find something one day, or they'll add more to it. It is the opening patch of the PTR, so we can't expect them to do everything off the rip. But we're going to go up, we're going to get some breath, and we're headed to this coast right over here. Hopefully we don't teleport away. Oh my, I'm so close to drowning. Look at that. Look at that timing. That was perfect. That was perfect right there. Didn't mean to do it that way, but still pretty awesome. So we're going to go here and just see what we can find on this beachhead. Looks actually like they're going to let us be able to head up here, and it looks unpopulated. Doesn't really look like there's much of anything. I don't know if this is a part of the raid. I don't really know what this is really. If it's ruins, if it's undeveloped assets we're looking at here. We'll go up on this gallows here. Maybe there might be some Crusaders or something. No. So just kind of exploring this area, seeing what is here, what is not here. Yeah, looks really good though. I hope they do something with this. It gives me kind of like a we're gonna ride up on a boat type vibes, like we did in Siege of Orgrimmar. Then we have even more boats over there. So anyway, I'm gonna continue exploring, guys, and if I see anything, I will share it with you. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, guys. So there was absolutely nothing there. It was just all those structures you saw before. I tried to explore them. I tried to get out of there, but it's kind of gated off by an invisible wall. So now we are just going to go along the coast and see what we can find. There's a boat here, but I do not see any NPCs or anything really to interact with this boat. It is more intact than the other boats we saw, but just filled with the basic cannon, crates, kelp, and so on. So I'm just going to keep going north, into Quel'Thalas, and maybe we'll find some blood oaths out here, right? I have no idea what I'm going to find, but I'll just keep going for a while, and if we find anything new or exciting, I will let you guys know. It is funny, though, that it keeps procking up and saying, like, New Avalon, Eastern Plaguelands, and Hinterlands. Like, I'm in general chat Hinterlands, because I guess this is just if you kept swimming north off the coast of Hinterlands, which is pretty cool, and it'll be a nice little shortcut to get here. And so I'm going to keep going and see what we find, and looks like we have just a little bit of land here with nothing. So anyway, if I find anything important, I'll show you. See you then. Alrighty, guys, so I just kept swimming up the coast, and we are located right here in between Western and Eastern Plaguelands, kind of like directly behind Stratholme, if you will, and we're away from what becomes Ghostlands and Silvermoon, and we're like in a weird spot on the map. But we have found a like broken night elf looking tower, this Night Elf ruins, and a little Night Elf dock here. I don't know if this was already here. It might be, because this is the first Night Elf anything we've had. It doesn't seem like it would be new or added, but very, very interesting, and it definitely gets the mind spinning. But anyway, guys, that is fully exploring New Avalon. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, anything you'd like me to go out there and test, anything you'd like me to explore, I will definitely do that. I will go in as a ghost and show you guys the location of all the new Radiant crafting stations there within New Avalon to do my best to help you guys out. But I think this is a really cool, and it just like gets the head spinning for possible high elves, blood elves, night elves, I don't know. Just really cool elfin ruins out in the middle of nowhere in between eastern and western Plaguelands, kind of behind Stratholme. So love to see it. And anyway, until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey you. Yes you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.